Hey, so this is going to be quick and dirty because I'm right in between things, but I read this beautiful quote by a woman named Jenna LaFlame, and it said, "Embody the undomesticated feminine, untame yourself." And it touched something in me, like I just loved it. So there's what that is unto itself, but then as that started to sink down into me and my own mind and my body and what I think that means, what I think it means to me, how would I actually do that? I started sifting through these layers of well, I'll just say sifting through these different layers, like the different places that it hit. And the first place was kind of just another layer of shoulds, if you will, or what I might call domestication, right? Like some idea of, oh, now there's a new thing that I'm supposed to do, which is wild, it's untamed, it's undomesticated, that looks a certain way. And then as it sank a little deeper, what I was really present to was like, oh, that basically means answer to yourself. Be undomesticated. And what is domesticated? Domesticated is under the dominion of another. And if you think about, for instance, the difference between, say, a dog and a wolf, and dogs are mostly domesticated, and I think ultimately they actually there's a way now that serves, right? But they're like, what do you want? What do you want? Can I, and asking for, like, will you give me my food? Will you take me for a walk? Will you? And so that's the domestication. What do I need to do for you? And then a wolf answers to herself. And I'm thinking specifically of time that I spent recently actually at a wolf sanctuary. It's called Wolf Connection down in Southern California, and it's extraordinary if you want to look it up. But almost all of their wolves have come from some level of abuse. They were either neglected. I mean, there's extreme abuse to just sort of people who didn't really understand what a wolf needed. And then there's one wolf, and right now I can't remember that wolf's name. I believe it's a female, but she had never experienced any abuse. She came actually completely, not wild as in from the wild, but unto herself. And I remember the founder of the Wolf Sanctuary talking to us about her. His name is Teo, and Teo is speaking to the way that she behaves towards humans and the sometimes subtle, sometimes not so subtle difference of truly her own autonomy, coming when she wants to come, leaving when she wants to leave, connecting when she wants to connect, not connecting when she doesn't. And it's not even a push away, right? It's not in response to the humans at all. It's totally in response to her own desire, her own internal system, if you will. And that's what I would call undomesticated. So I think this applies to men as well, but I'll just speak to women from this quote again from Jenna. Embody the undomesticated feminine. Untame yourself. And what I would say that really means is take the time, slow down, touch in with yourself to find out what is even true internally for yourself. And how can you respond to the call of that? That is to undomesticate yourself, to untame yourself. And that to be wild, to be undomesticated, it doesn't mean, you have to strip all your clothes off and run naked, or you have to be loud, or you have to be fierce, or you can be all those things. But I think the most delicate flowers are undomesticated. And the most fierce cactuses are undomesticated. Rabbits in the wild are undomesticated, and so are tigers. So there's this whole spectrum. A butterfly is undomesticated, so is a bee. So is, like, what is your particular undomesticated self? And how would you even know? I believe that at the most basic level, that means taking time with yourself, where you can truly listen to the quiet, the subtle voices within yourself, your own body, your own response, without all of the calls of family or lover or friends or culture or whatever's around you all the time. So at the most basic, I believe that's a call to create space for yourself, to start to listen to those voices, and then to heed them. First to listen, and then to heed them and find out what happens. Thanks. I love you.